Alright, number 1. Now, this was a big decision to make. Or maybe not at all. Because I loved these games. And I'm saying these games because it's a tie here. But I will say B and A for which ones. At number 1, it's Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1 and 2. So what should we start? This is B and this is A. Meaning, this one's far superior. Anyway, let's talk about it. Xenoverse 1, after I had played Ultimate Tenkaichi, I always wanted to play another game with a character creation system. This game was it, and I had loads of fun playing it. When I recreated my character again, having my hairstyle, this time with the clothes I wanted, it was just freaking amazing. My character looked so cool. It was a real drag though that he couldn't talk during the story mode, which I guess is okay because you can't have every voice actor talk throughout the story. Not so voice acting there, but I loved it so much. Xenoverse 1 had so many great moments. The hub world looked amazing for the time, and it was so awesome having different characters to choose from. I always pick Saiyan because I always go with Saiyans first. The story, I loved every minute of the story. The music was good. I loved it. And the characters were fantastic. The original characters, Toa and Mira, the new villains in this game, and Demigra, the main villain of Xenoverse 1, was freaking awesome. The mentoring system was fun too, learning all the different moves from all the different characters. I enjoyed that. I loved having lots of skills for each character. The quests though, they were pretty fun. And if you have friends, you can do it. But there were some downsides. Some story quests became harder and harder as you went through. You needed to level up or set your attributes to a certain stat level. But it was still fun, but some parallel quests became harder than others. Like the solo quests. Those were probably the hardest of them all. Such as Teen Gohan's quest, Goten's quest, and Kid Trunks' quest. The Kid Trunks quest was by far the hardest of them all. For crying out loud, when you get to the end where you battle against Goku and his kids, they would not stop spamming their Kamehameha at you. And it was so annoying. But when I got a good move, like the perfect Kamehameha, I was able to finally beat that quest. Oh, thank God for that. The mentoring system was also a bit difficult. Because you had to level up your progression in the game in order for you to move up to a certain mentor. And also you had to raise your mentor's friendship to a certain level in order to do the next training to get another skill, which was hard to do, but it got easy. I enjoyed the game so much. I didn't know that they were going to make a sequel. I'll get to that one in a little bit. But when I created my other characters, after being the game's main story, I enjoyed it. Having new characters. I enjoyed. Heck, when I created my Namekian, I gave him Takahata 101's voice. It was funny hearing that voice coming out of a Namekian. Oh ha! Ha! Masa and Labalabakis! It was freaking funny. Yeah, and the other characters I created, they were fun too. I tried leveling them up too, to a good amount. It was still amazing. Heck, I loved the hub world. I loved interacting with other players, fighting against them. Even doing the emotes in the hub world was the best. that just shows you how much of an impact this game had on me. Of course, though, the spamming, though, when you pick Super Saiyan, you're gonna be spamming a lot, which, yeah, people got very annoyed with. Even people got annoyed with it from me when I played it. People were like, "Oh, stop spamming!" Well, tough luck. I mean, the spamming helped me get out of a few jams in the quests and stories. I love the DLC content that was added to the game. All the new characters. It was so much fun. That game made my summer 2015 the best. I played it sometime in March of 2015 and then got the platinum, my very first platinum trophy in July of 2015. I think it was July 15th of that year, but I'm not really worried about the dates. But I gotta say, it was amazing! I never thought I would actually get a platinum trophy. Oh man. And the costumes, you get to pick different costumes. I didn't like the fact that there were some costumes you couldn't change the colors to, like for pre-existing characters. But it was still cool. I mean, I like the idea that this was based off of Dragon Ball Online, and it worked really well. Man, this game had much of a big impact on me. But of course, once my brother moved out, I didn't have a PS4 at the time. But then my mom got a PS4 at her place, and I started the game all over again. Getting all the skills I needed to need all the skills I could get. But then when I heard Xenoverse 2 was coming out, I needed to get any skill I can get to transfer over. So I got all the skills I needed, all the costume gear and stuff I needed, and bam! Xenoverse 2 was by far the best. This game improved so many things. The hub world was bigger now. It was huge. And you get to choose one of the characters you created in the first game as an NPC. How fun is that? Your old character fighting alongside your new character. And it was freaking awesome. There were so many new things. The mentor system was fixed, because now they're all in set locations, because in the first game you had to keep going in and out of the character select to find them. And you could find them easily. They're all in one location. They're all around the place. The more you progress through the story, they're all going to be set out. And then you can do all their missions all at once. You don't have to wait until their friendship keeps getting up. You can do it all at once without worrying about the stupid friendship meter. And I love how you can fly around the city after you beat Frieza and Cooler. I love that moment. The side missions, they were so much fun. And the parallel quest was fixed. The reward system was fixed too, because in the last game, you always keep playing the same quest over and over again until you could get a skill or a certain piece of clothing. Until you could get it. But this time it was fixed, because now it'll drop. It's still random, but you'll have more chances this time. And to get the ultimate finish, it's also been improved too. And it got easier as you played. The story was loads of fun too. It was expanded upon by adding in movie villains into the story, and how well it worked. Fighting against Toa and Mira again was loads of fun again. Having your old character be in the story with your new character was also fun. And you don't have to beat the game in order to make new characters. But unfortunately, when you create a new character, it starts a new story for that said character. I actually thought you would already have your flying license and stuff, but luckily you still have all your skills and items that you've collected while playing through the game with your first characters or whatever. And each character has a transformation. Saiyans can go Super Saiyan 3, You go 1, 2, or 3. With later updates, they can go blue, and Frieza's race can turn golden. Humans can get the Nimbus Cloud and Power Pole. The Mechans can go giant, and Majins can turn to a palette swap Kid Buu. But that's okay. And there's so many new skills in the game too. And the character roster was even bigger with the inclusion of the movie characters. And then we got more DLC with Super. The game has so much DLC than its predecessor. It had loads of DLC from Super. Because after DLC 4, we were getting characters from other series. DLC 5 included characters from the movies, from the Buu Saga, and a few more. And it went back to having just Super characters. But then DLC 7 had only one GT new character, which was still fun too. The game's still getting new DLC. And DLC 10 is already confirmed for Android 21, and I don't know who. At the making of this video, all I know is that Android 21 is confirmed, and I'm hoping that the other character is Hedgehog or something. I don't know. Who will it be? But anyways, I still love it. The game's still adding more. I love it. I want to keep going. I want people to keep playing this game until the announcement of a Xenoverse 3. If they do make a Xenoverse 3, I hope it's loads of fun as this game had. This game is by far my favorite. That's why it's 1A. Never give up. Always keep playing. Hopefully we get new skills down the road, new updates. One thing I do miss from Xenoverse 1 was the Super Saiyan spamming and the Toki Toki City theme and the character select theme. Overall, I loved this game. I love both these games. They had a major impact on me. And here's a little downside too. I hated how this game only made Super Saiyan 4 a pre-order DLC bonus, and you could never get it. Ever. But luckily, they fixed that with their DLC bonus for Goku Black. It became available to download after a few months, which was better than what the first game did. Overall, Xenoverse and Xenoverse 2, best games. Mostly Xenoverse 2. This game is the all-time Dragon Ball fandom. You can create lots of characters. You can even recreate characters that are not even in the game too. There's so much clothing too. Oh man, I can go on and on and on for hours about these games. But overall, don't ever stop playing Xenoverse or Xenoverse 2 or any Xenoverse game that comes in the future. Keep the lobbies filled with players in Xenoverse 2. Make sure they keep playing. And when the announcement of Xenoverse 3 comes out, let's hope we get our game on and keep fighting! So yeah, this has been the Total Primezilla telling you my top 24 Dragon Ball games. And I hope to see you guys again for more videos. So,